Something erupted on Spanish football TV this week that turned an already feverish debate into full-on argument. Tomás Roncero, one of Spain's most outspoken pundits, publicly told Barcelona's teenage sensation Lamine Yamal to take a breath and to watch Mbappé's videos before crowning himself among the greats. That sentence landed like a thrown gauntlet because it compresses two things everyone in football argues about right now: the intoxicating speed of modern hype and the old metric of legacy measured in finals and trophies. Roncero isn't a voice from nowhere. He's a veteran of the Spanish media machine, and when he speaks on El Chiringuito, people listen. So when he essentially argued that flashes of genius don't equal a throne, it feels less like gossip and more like a reality check the football world needed to hear. But the counterpoint is obvious. What Lamine has already done is staggering for someone his age. He exploded out of La Masia, broke into Barcelona's first team as a teenager, and played a defining role for Spain at the European Championship, collecting the trophy and the Young Player Award in the process, achievements almost unheard of for someone still in their teens. That lightning makes him a magnet for praise, prediction and expectations, and it's why every bold pundit line echoes so loudly. Yet Roncero's point wasn't personal cruelty, it was a shorthand for a traditionalist argument. Greatness is validated by sustained impact on the sport's highest stages: World Cups, Champions League finals, Ballon d'Or campaigns, not only by electric moments or viral clips. He used Mbappé as the measuring stick because Mbappe's CV contains exactly those boxes: a World Cup, sustained global visibility, and the kind of trophy stage output that silences critics. For younger players, the comparison is inevitable, but it's also dangerous because it forces a forced timeline onto a human development curve. The debate becomes cultural. Are we living in an era that rewards immediate dazzlement, or should we still defer to the old hierarchy of titles and finals? And there's a personal cost too. Teenage players absorb this stuff. The pressure of being told you're already the best can warp decisions on and off the pitch. Meanwhile, clubs and national teams juggle load management and career planning around these headlines. The Roncero moment revealed how punditry can amplify those pressures with a single line intended to provoke. At the same time, dismissing the prodigy narrative out of hand would be equally foolish. Lamine Yamal's technical skill, composure, and eye for decisive moments already put him in elite company. He's not a flash in the pan, he's repeatedly produced in high-stakes games. What he hasn't yet done by Roncero's yardstick is carry a club to a Champions League final or produce a decade of dominance, and that's the nuance the pundit wanted readers to consider. So what's the balanced takeaway? The Roncero soundbite is useful because it forces perspective. Celebrate Yamal's brilliance, but recognize the work left, finals to play, consistency to prove, and humility to cultivate. For Yamal, the path is clear and ordinary for superstars. Keep producing, learn from established greats. Yes, even study Mbappé's movement and decision-making if you must, and let the trophies and sustained impact do the talking. For fans and media, the moment is a reminder to temper sensational headlines with a longer view. Prodigies can become legends, but only if development is protected and expectations are measured. In the end, this TV spat will probably blow over, but the questions it raised won't. How do we handle teenage genius in a 24/7 attention economy, and what mix of praise and patience helps a rare talent become a true legend? Roncero threw down the gauntlet as a test. Now the ball is in Yamal's court to answer, not with words, but with the kind of performances and milestones that change punditry into history.